So it is official. This has become the studio for me to record these videos because this is the quietest place I can find. So unless I am not there out in nature, you are going to be very likely to see me here. Okay, so let's begin. Today, I want to share with you the relevance that my mornings have had in my life in the last 2 years. I am going to tell you why. I am going to tell you how I've been doing it. I am going to share with you things I do, things I don't do, and especially the impact they have had in recovering from depression. If you have seen some of my previous videos, you could see that I was facing or I was dealing with a massive depression. I was finding really, really hard to get out of bed every single morning. And little by little, winning the morning played a key role in facing those hard moments. So let's begin. I want to share with you the things I do. So, my morning routine. So, first thing, I do like proper meditation or I do visualizations. It doesn't matter which one I choose per day, but I do it every single day, Monday to Sunday. Do not think of me, as this cliche of me, with crossed legs and making some mudras with my hands. I just take that moment for me to reflect. I do use an app to help me through this, but that is a key moment in my mornings. The very, very first thing I do when I open my eyes. The second thing I do, I brushed my teeth. That is very important because it is a way for me to feel that I am cleansing my body, in being thankful because my body also was working in doing that cleaning process throughout the night. So I this is a way in which I can just help my body also in that process. And the third thing is that now that I have brushed my teeth, I am ready to have warm tea, which is basically only warm water with honey. And this is maybe my favorite part of the day because that is the moment when I feel grateful, when I say all the things that I am grateful for, when I appreciate waking up, I say hello to myself because I actually quite often I hug myself and say good morning beautiful, and I appreciate that my body is here with me. And it also reminds me of those days when I didn't want to wake up, when I was praying not to wake up the morning after. Now I feel thankful that I managed to go through that moment, and I do as much as I can to be grateful for my body, for waking up, for being working so much to keeping me alive. And I also say my morning affirmations while I'm having this tea, and then I do exercise. If I am not rushing, I will be doing it for 1 hour. If I am rushing, I will be doing at least 15 minutes. I usually do it 5 to 6 times per week. And no, I don't wake up motivated every single morning to do exercising. However, because this has become a habit already, I no longer think about it. Even if I feel, like moody or tired, I just roll out the mat and I find myself already doing something. And there hasn't been a single day that I have regretted exercising. So that's amazing. It boosts my energy. It is a way of appreciation to my body, to my mind. So that makes me really, really happy. After exercising, I jump into the shower. And as I have told you previously, I jump into the shower and then I open the tap. So I usually, pretty much every day, I receive the shock of the cold water until it gets warm. So I do not take full cold showers at the moment, but I still get that rush of coldness, which is amazing for my body, is amazing for my mind. I continue repeating, I can do this and more. And it is also perfect for my timing because I save some time. I start actually taking the shower while I'm waiting for the water to get warm. So you save some seconds there. And While I'm taking a shower, I am already playing a podcast or I am playing a audiobook. I love listening to podcasts or audiobooks. Books. I really enjoy having some positive input, some learnings, and I do that while I take a shower and while I get ready. So for me, having this morning routine has had a massive impact in my life. Things have been changing throughout time because when I was in a really, really bad place, I used to do some other different things. I was doing the wing hop breathing, I was working with my thymo gland, and doing some other things. But I have been adjusting what I do every single day according to things that work in a certain period of time, and then I continue changing. But the thing is that at the moment, this is actually quite fixed. I no longer think about it because I have created a habit. I do not believe in, the 21 days for you to create a habit. I rather believe in the power that your mind has. I mean, the real voice within you telling you that you really want to enjoy and experience life. And by changing this mindset, at least that was for me, even though it was super hard for me at that moment. And I believe that when you manage to change that voice, you find a way. You find a way. And those little tiny wins that you have every single day, especially in the mornings, they help you moving throughout the day. So, for instance, if you feel like not doing something in the afternoon or in the evening, for instance, I constantly say to myself, "Oh, come on, Mariela, you have already did this, and this in the morning when you didn't want to do it or when you didn't felt like doing it." So you can also do this that you don't feel like doing right now. So that morning is for me uh, that booster for me to continue creating during the day. And it is only uh, at that moment when I finish my morning routine, when I check my phone, because I was telling you at the beginning of the video, I was going to be sharing with you the things I do and the things I don't do. One of the things I don't do is I do not check my phone first thing in the morning. I use my phone. I use my app to meditate. I use the phone to do, to check on some timers, especially when I am doing exercises or practicing yoga. And I also use the phone to listen to podcasts and listen to audiobooks. And then I can check on messages. This might sound like a cliche, but I believe that is so true. If you don't take care of yourself first, you are not going to be able to share with others. So for me, owning my mornings, giving that time to myself, actually pampering myself and caring for myself, that for me is really, really relevant. And another thing that I wanted to share with you is that um, things don't happen from one day to another. I remember that when I decided to start with cold showers, for instance, that was one of the first things I decided to do in order to overcome my depression. Uh, Look, forget about the cold water. For me, it was even a win to manage to get out of bed and take a shower. Um, so it was those little wins that start little by little to stack. And then, for instance, at the beginning, I wanted to do only 7 days of cold showers. So I managed to cross on the calendar 7 days, and then I continued doing it. And then it was 10 days, and then 20 days, and then 30 days. And then I didn't even have to think about it. I was just jumping into the shower and opening the cold tap, and that was it. And it works like that for me nowadays when it comes to exercising, when it comes to have my tea, when it comes to meditate, to have my morning affirmation, to be grateful, things that I no longer think about it because they are already part of myself. And those are the things that I want to continue doing it because I know that they are going to continue boosting my days forward, boosting my life forward. And it is also important for me to tell you that I do not always feel great after my routine. If I am having a bad morning, even after my routine, I still feel quite low. And I have learned to forgive myself for that, because it is normal. It is normal to experience those kind of feelings. And I just work different throughout the day. But the thing is that I really, really appreciate the fact that we are able to create our own energy, to create a new mindset, to shift it, that we can shift the way in which we feel, maybe from one moment to another, maybe from one day to another. But it is in our power to boost the way in which we are experiencing life. I would love to hear from you. So let me know down below in the comments if you have any special morning routine, or if you do something special throughout the day in order to boost your mood, your energy, to shift your mindset, so that we continue sharing with each other and motivating each other, and especially creating little tools, little wins that help us, hopefully, not ever go back into depression. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I wish you love, peace, and happiness.